Salve, salve, rapaziada. Aqui quem tá falando com vocês é o Johnny. E é isso aí, né, rapaziada? Vídeo passado a gente terminou o capítulo 2 e começamos o capítulo 3. Aqui a gente pode ver que o nosso acampamento até mudou, tá? A gente já tá aqui com o acampamentinho aqui, ó, à beira do lago aqui, última moda. E é isso aí, rapaziada. Vamos começar agora o capítulo 3 e vamos ver no que dá. Dutch tá ali, tinha um símbolo para eu poder falar com ele.
How you doing, old friend? It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in the field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lie. I ever tell you that? Many times. I see I'm boring you, Arthur. Worrying me. We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties. We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more. We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day.
Vamos lá, rapaziada.
Old Jose says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish. Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along Dutch.
Always dream of...
Então vamos lá, rapaziada, beleza?
Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
Come on then.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them. Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, it was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur. More Charles than me. It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you. I hope so. But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. But we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you. Of course. Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
Os caras tudo com cara de bandido, agem naturalmente, foi ótimo.
Hello, gentlemen. Well, Look what the cat drug in. I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool. But he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go after that train. And do not shoot them, you hear me? Come on, hurry.
All right.
Eita! Vamos pegar esse trem aí, rapaziada.
Relax, we're not losing him.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best.
Meu filho, eu tenho que correr a velocidade que o meu cavalo aguenta correr.
Boys, robbery, murder, kidnapping, they're the lowest of the low.
Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You said plenty. You bastard, huh? You
Ooh, that must
Ooh.
have hurt. Leave him. Stay with that train. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Get to the side of the train. Get alongside that flat carriage. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You are something else.
Now he's throwing bottles.
You cop bastard. I didn't do nothing. You bastard. Let go.
Oh! Stay on him.
Where you gonna run to? You're only making it worse.
Come on, shitbag. Oh, don't let them get away. Bastard. Damn bastard. Get the hell away from me. Have this.
Running ain't gonna help.
Go on, don't lose him.
I'm coming for you next.
Nossa, rapaziada, correria do caramba, o dedo tá até doendo, tanto apertar. Aí, e se for bom de briga?
Come here. You ain't need to bother. Let me go. Can't do that.
É, rapaziada, o trem infelizmente tá em movimento e deve estar puxando do drive ali.
Need some gin? Come on. Try at least. Just don't kill him.
You sure?
Sadly, I'm right out here if you need me. I think I can open the door from the outside. Do it. Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight.
É, morto ele pode não estar não, mas que ele tomou um... Isso aí, vamos entregar os caras lá. Fazer uma society lá com os polícia.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain around here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Not about time I begged. We're gonna bear left here.
Nossa, morreu o sistema de... Ó, tem um cavalo caído lá do outro lado. Não sei se o cavalo tá doente.
Welcome to Rhodes.
Eita.
Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me? Chop, chop, don't just leave him slumped on there for the whole town to see. Okay, this way.
Hey, fellas.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here,
Your idiot friend is free to go. No more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my...
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rooms. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking.
Rapaziada, é minha gata que tá querendo aparecer no vídeo aqui.
Terminable feud between the two families.
Eu tenho
His
3
lot,
gatos aqui.
Grays and Braithwaites.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, falling out, rebel gold, marrying cousins, not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents, some
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
É, né? Então vamos.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day? So you coming or not?
I'll need to relax someplace.
Fair enough. It looks like it's you and me, old man.
É, rapaziada. Nova missão, Novo Sul. Vamos dar uma olhada aqui, vamos ver a missão. Vamos lá, um mapão. Puxou. Bom, aqui tem o tal do GR, deve ser uma família dos Grays. E os... Pera aí, mais questões sobre... Pearson precisa falar com você. E aqui é a propriedade dos Grays. Cara, eu vou lá pros Grays. Fazer uma missão grande. Parece que os Grays é uma missão maior, né? Meu cavalo eu posso suviar ele a vida inteira, que ele nunca que ele aparece, mano. Ô cavalinho safado. Isso aí, nego, velho. Isso aí, nós subiu. Beleza. Cadê meu chapéuzão de urso? Agora eu tô na última moda, mano. Um urso que anda de cavalo. Bom, vamos lá pra fazenda dos caras.
Hey, move it! Has anyone seen an Englishman called Gavin?
E vamos que vamos, rapaziada. Vamos que vamos. Chegando no fazendão dos caras aqui. Ih! Deixa os caras com os caô deles lá. Não usar armas ou causar problemas.
This is private property. Interlopers are not permitted. We ain't got no work to offer, so go looking someplace else. Good one, boy.
Tirar do modo aqui. É, os vigias da fazenda ali são chapa, mano. Aqui pra dentro parece que tá mais tranquilo, né? Dá uma baixada, vem andando abaixado aqui pra ver qual é. Então nós estamos aqui. Dando aquela roleta. Bom, vou tentar entrar então, rapaziada. Tá meio louco isso aqui, mas...
Hey, I was hoping you'd talk a moment. I'm a student of the history of the region, and,
I ain't the one to speak to. Try Master Bo. Think he's down there by the wood store. Boy's got all the time in the world.
Vamos ver o cara lá no lugar da madeira lá, rapaziada. Tem que ver agora se ele tá dentro ou fora aqui. É, fora ele não parece estar. Não sei se abre essa porta, não. Então provavelmente vai ser esse camarada aqui.
howdy, fellas.
You sure look a frat.
Nice people around here. You remind me of a feller I used to know. Sorry, can't put my finger on it.
O cara falou que o BG ficava aqui, o tal do BG. Aí, ó. Deve ser esse aqui. Deve ser com certeza esse aqui.
I'll see you at the sheriff's office.
Excuse me, friend.
We friends?
Not yet, but he is hoping.
I guess.
Ih, meu boneco tá doidão, mano.
And suddenly there's a whole phalanx of mysterious but strangely helpful Yankees about the place.
Is there?
What are you doing here?
I was just looking for work.
Looking for something. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
I got a secret of my own.
Are you secretly normal?
Excuse me?
Never mind.
The thing is, I don't care if you kill the whole lot of us and the Braithwaites.
I don't want to kill anyone.
I love her, you know.
Love who?
Penelope. But it's impossible.
Love tends to be complicated.
She's a Braithwaite. I'm Bo Gray, son of Tavish Gray, nephew of Lee Gray, the sheriff, grandson of old Murdo Gray. We Grays have been loyal to the state and murderers to the Braithwaites for so long now, no one can even quite explain why. Beyond blind loyalty and stupidity. I'm supposed to be loyal to some nonsense while she's amazing. She's like a woman from the future. She's like tomorrow, if tomorrow turns out fine.
Well, I'm sorry for your predicament.
Would you help?
I don't want to get involved in gang feuds. It seems unseemly.
I'll pay. I've got money. We Grays, we've always got money. No brains, mind, but money.
Well, in that case...
I know she loves to sit out in the gazebo on the edge of the Braithwaite property. Take her this letter and this bracelet, please. Oh, look out for their guards. They're worse for strangers than ours are. So long, and good luck.
Chamando Panga. Valeu, good luck, valeu. Vamos lá, rapaziada. Pegou o pangoso aí, nós vamos lá na moral. A gente já sabe que se a gente sair ali pela entrada da fazenda, os caras vão querer metralhar nós. E vamos lá, vamos levar a carta de amor do Berdinazzi lá pros Mezenga lá. As famílias são opostas, né? Travam uma guerra aí que, pelo que a gente vê aí, já vem de tempo já, né? Aquelas famílias grandes e ricas, tradicionais. E é aquela história de sempre, né, cara? O cara se apaixona pela filha do cara lá da outra família, que a família dele inteira odeia. Mas a vida é assim mesmo, né, rapaziada? Cheia de altos e baixos, cheia de coisas que nós não estamos esperando de acontecer, que de repente acontecem. Mas é tudo na mão de Deus, rapaziada. Deus, o Pai tá lá em cima, Ele tá olhando, Ele tem um plano para todos nós. Vamos levar essa carta de amor aqui. Tomara que o amigo pague bem, né? Tipo, o Arthur é meio mercenário, né? Tipo, tem que ganhar uma grana aí, mano. Nossa, olha que fazendão, rapaziada. Passe furtivamente pelos guardas e entregue para poder entregar a carta para Penélope. Beleza. Aproveitar desse neblinão bolado, vou acelerado, rapaziada. Rapaziada, eu não sou muito bom nessas furtividades não, vocês já viram aí, né? Meu negócio é chegar e sentar o aço. Mas vamos lá, vamos ver aqui o Red Dedoso.
Are you Penelope Braithwaite?
Yes, I am.
I've got a letter for you.
Oh.
And a gift.
A letter and a gift. Well, we don't even know each other.
Well, it's not from me, it's from,
From Bo. Oh, he is so...
Strange?
Yes, he's a little strange, but also so human. The rest of our families are stuck in the dark ages, or... Well, I don't know, cave people, perhaps. Bo's different. But if they find out, they'll kill him and send me to live someplace awful, like Ohio. Have you ever been to Ohio, sir?
No.
Well, neither have I, but my uncle has a factory there. He was sort of the black sheep on account of having left, but now they tolerate him because he's a vicious snob. Families are there's something else. You got a family, sir?
No, not really.
Well, they tolerate him because of the money. But me, with my ideas above my station, they can't stand.
That sounds pretty complicated. I don't know quite what to say.
Well, nothing to say, except I hope they all rot. I don't, well, maybe a bit. But here, if you see Bo again, will you give this to him?
Sure.
Nossa, mãe, agora eu virei, né? Eu virei o pombo correio do casalzinho apaixonado aqui. O negócio foi complicado, hein? Será que não rola um barco por aqui não, mano? Não rola nada. Esse panga, eu vou te falar, você pode chamar esse cavalo 1 milhão de vezes que ele não aparece, velho. Vem, panga. Poxa, panga, na moral, você é muito ruim. Tem que ter um cavalo melhor que você, meu filho. Que negócio tá doido mesmo. Vamos lá, rapaziada, vamos caçar o mapa aqui. Tem o BG aqui, o BG é o que? É o cara, parte 3, sei lá. E tem o Dutch. E ainda tem esse outro aqui, ó, que é o Person, né? E molha o Xi. Beleza, eu vou lá entregar o BG lá, né? Vamos lá. Como a gente pode ver, depois daquele caô lá em Valentine, nós tivemos que largar o nosso acampamento lá e sair fora de Valentine. Primeiro eu tenho que achar o caminho da fonte do negócio aqui para poder...
Shit, what the hell you doing? You can't be here. Yeah, keep on moving, keep on.
Boa, rapaziada. Vamos lá. Eita, jogo bonito, danado. E o mundo do jogo, né, rapaziada? Um mundo rico, cheio de vida, assim, né? Todo lugar que você olha tem um movimento de alguma criaturinha, alguma coisa. E vamos que vamos, rapaziada. Vamos na pegada do gato guerreiro que a gente chega lá. A outra fazendona é lá, ó. Daqui pra lá eu já vou mesmo com as minhas mãos mesmo. Pula aí, doidão. Os guardas da entrada lá não deixam eu entrar, então eu vou vir por aqui. Daqui eu já vi que eu consigo dar uma passadinha de leve. Chego no camarada ali rapidinho. Bom, o amigão falou que o cara ficava... Opa... Cheguei em grande estilo. É, rapaziada, fazendo o cupido aqui, né?
You got my money?
Sure. Did she give anything? For me?
Yes.
Might I have it?
Sure. But it'll cost you. I can't be bothered. Here, take it.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you. My God. What a woman. This'll get her killed for sure.
What?
Women's suffrage. Around here, they don't even like men voting. They bring back the monarchy given half the chance. Progress is a dirty word in these parts. Unlike incest.
Excuse me?
I don't want to marry my cousin Matilda. I want to marry Penelope. But they'll kill her at one of those rallies they're holding. They've done it before. Mister, you gotta help.
No, I'm afraid I don't want no part of it.
I'll pay. My family, we've still got some money.
Fine. Just no more running around with letters.
Thank you. Come on. We better get going.
Será que ele vai querer fugir com a menina, mano?
Mount up, all right, and follow me to Rhodes. Come on, come on! Yeah! We'll go around the property and take the road to town.
E vamos que vamos, rapaziada. Vamos numa história de amor aí.
Easy, boy. Calm down.
I can't be calm. If we don't get there in time, my true love may be shot.
If she wants to rally, you gotta let her rally.
Well, good as the cause is, I can't let her become a martyr to it. I want to marry a flesh and blood woman, not a statue in her honor.
I'm sure they know what they're doing.
Nossa, tem uma rapaziada aqui em cima aqui, ó.
Bo, what are you doing here?
I cannot let you go through with this. You'll be killed.
I'm prepared to die for the cause, Bo. You know that.
Do something, please.
Do what? Fight this mob?
We must begin.
They'd eat me alive.
This is no laughing matter, sir. They need protecting from certain elements. Mostly my family. Penelope, I beg you.
I'll tell you what. Your friend here can drive the wagon for us. It'll allow us to shout all the louder. Hooray!
Sure.
Miss Calhoun! Miss Calhoun, my friend here says he can drive the wagon.
Well, Olive Calhoun. Normally I like to drive myself, but today I feel like a man joining us sends the right message.
Well, I ain't never been in a protest march before, madam.
Well, just treat us like the sheep, and the folks attacking us like the wolves, and I'm sure you feel right at home. Shall we go? All right, ladies. We know our
Passeata das mulheres.
and we know our cause is a pure one.
Yes, ma'am.
Let liberty reign. We're mothers, wives, housekeepers, and daughters. We cook the food and we fetch. Now. Take us down Main Street, right through town to the steps of the Bank of Roads, Mr. What was your name?
Arthur Morgan.
Very good, Mr. Morgan. Not too quick and not too slow. We need them to hear our voice.
Well, they'll hear it all right.
Very good, very good. Mr. Morgan, are you an old friend of the movement?
I'm just a driver, Mrs. Calhoun, and maybe a shotgun messenger if it comes to it. I hope it won't.
Our message will be delivered peaceably, Mr. Morgan. You can keep your shotgun to yourself. Stay on Main Street. It's a left up here, Mr. Morgan. Look at these people. It's about to get exciting. I can feel it.
I believe you might be right.
Good day, Sheriff. I trust you'll make sure it's a peaceful assembly.
Elas estão querendo votar.
Rest, you sorry fool. Mr. Morgan, I give you the male of the species.
Yeah, that's a pretty dumb specimen, I grant it.
I didn't tell you to stop. Almost there. Take us just a little further, please. Those are the steps, Mr. Morgan. Stop in front there, and then all you need to do is listen. Come join with me. We're mothers standing on our own two legs. They answer us with tomatoes and eggs. We have every home, our hearts are true. This spot is fine, sir. Ladies, get down.
Come on. Go home! Shut your mouth! What the hell is going on? Well, here! Oh my God! Go kidding and cause all this trouble! You don't even know what to get!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day for all of us. For today is the day we begin to live as equals. Yes, equal, sir. Fair and equal.
This is unnatural! This is nonsense!
Fair, equal, and free, just as the Founding Fathers intended.
Founding fathers, not founding mothers, you silly old goat!
It's philosophy dependent on biology.
What the hell you doing here, boy?
Keep your voice down. I'm trying to listen to the speech.
Hello, darling cousin. Don't you ever speak to me like that. What are you doing here? Listening, I suppose.
Go help Bo. His cousin is a moron. And stop them from ruining the speech.
You need to learn yourself some manners, cousin. Haven't you got anything better to do? Oh, you always was.
Bo, weren't we just leaving?
Who the hell is this?
Follow me around here.
What? You'll hit me?
Come on.
Sir, can you not see how idiotic you are?
Come on, Bo. Let's go. Quick now.
We are all Americans. All of us.
We gotta go before they think twice. Oh, Lord. Follow me. I know a place. It's an old battlefield no one goes to.
Isso aí, rapaziada. Vamos sair atrás dos camaradas.
I ain't voted before, but kind of getting hot for voting rights.
I don't know whether to take you seriously, Mr. Morgan. My cousins are my primary concern right now. If everyone knows about Penelope and me,
Everyone knows about Penelope and you. I know about Penelope and you, and I've been here all of 10 minutes. Sooner it's out, sooner it's resolved.
The sooner it's dealt with, you mean? We're dealt with. Our families, the Greys and the Braithwaites, we bury our secrets, and we bury them deep.
Your secrets and your treasure.
You know, Catherine Braithwaite's got a daughter. No one's seen her in years. She weren't right, you know, and Penelope said...
I ain't heard about daughters. I heard about gold.
But Yankee gold? I fear that's just a story, Mr. Morgan. But I don't know.
There's my boy.
This is awful.
Nobody died. Ain't that awful?
My cousins are vindictive bastards. My brothers are vindictive bastards. My cousins are worse.
They started it.
I know, but
You should leave.
I will. As soon as I have enough money. When my family... We have money, but I don't.
Is your family very rich?
Yes, well, I believe so. But, they keep me out of the discussions. I have more of a... artistic temperament, so...
Oh, is that what they call it?
Yes. Oh, you made a joke. I really love her. I do.
Well, stick around. Maybe you can die for her as well.
I thought you were trying to make me feel better.
Look, I gotta go.
Me too. Oh, damn! I'm gonna be late. My uncle is quite as bad as you would imagine. Here, your payment. Thank you. Excuse me.
Bom, rapaziada, ajudamos um casalzinho aqui. Casal no Love. Love Story. Oh, 440 contão lá guardado lá, rapaziada. Então vamos lá então. Subir no panga aí. E já vamos caçar mais uma missões. Meu, Molly, preciso falar com você. Deve ser uma missão muito louca. Pearson também, mas como eu tô... Deixa eu ver onde é que eu tô aqui. Meu Deus, onde é que eu tô? Bom, é mais caminho eu já ir falar logo com Dutchman. Então vamos lá, rapaziada. Aquela curvite 100% para trás. Eita, fui tocar aqui pra fazer o modo... Esse modinho aqui, esse modinho que é legal demais. Esse modo cinematográfico enquanto a gente vai de um lado a outro. Pra gente poder apreciar os cenários de uma forma mais completa, né? Mais cinematográfico também, né?
Out of the damn way.
Eita! Bom, eu acho que o Dutch tá por aqui nessa cidade aqui, cara. Vamos lá falar com o Dutch.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
Rapaziada, não tô entendendo nada. O áudio caiu aqui do jogo. Entendi nada, entendi nada. Nossa, o Dutch conseguiu virar xerife, cara. Não sei como. Ah, não. Trabalha pro xerife.
Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will
Nossa.
follow.
Muito bugado, rapaziada.
Let's go.
Cadê o Panga?
Come on, we need to get moving.
Ah, eu tenho que ir na carroça então? Beleza. Amarra aí, legalzinho, amarrou.
Come on then, mister. Yeah. Yeah.
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you, there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course.
Who else would be?
You were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites.
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Greys and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine. You know, we're really gonna have to find you some more suitable attire.
If I'd only knew I was gonna be deputized today.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes. I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon?
These damn flies. I swear they got it in for me.
You could try washing once in a while.
Come on, mister. Keep your eyes open.
É, rapaziada.
This must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this. Look, suit and tie, one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Impressive. You got a keen eye.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later to clean this up.
Dangerous business, the life of a lawman, isn't it?
Appears so.
I'm just glad we got Archibald here to show us the ropes.
Oh, meu Deus, o cara não sabe de que lado que ele vai ficar na carroça, é só alegria.
I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone.
Sure sounds like you fellas got your work cut out for you around here.
Go right at the crossroads. Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Bear right again here. To drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to them. Don't even look them in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick. Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood? Round them up, then take this operation down for good. Come on. Let's see what we're dealing with. See? See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
How will you handle this?
Well, the way I see...
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
We'll take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers. The cheek of them. A fine idea.
Remember what he said. We need them alive. Let's just knock them out and tie them up.
Got it, Deputy Williamson.
See one by the bridge over there? Bastard up. I think there's another one by the still.
Get him to the wagon.
Nossa, rapaziada, a garrafa de bebida do cara ficou voando ali, mó viagem. Ai, meu Deus do céu. Ei. Tem outro aqui, mano? Meu, eles só pediram pra me levar um cara. Até a carroça.
Just drop him with the others. I think that's it. Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure, anyone but him.
So,
Think you're real funny, don't you?
tell me about
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
Vamos lá, rapaziada, botar aquela dinamitosa explosiva. Coloque a dinamite na destilaria. Tá igual que eu vi. Rapaziada, não deu pra ver que a dinamite ficou. O jogo bugou, velho. Esse jogo é muito bugado, mano. Meu, e agora eu não tô com tanta paciência mais, então vai ter que ser no estilo Old Times. A gente pega a dinamite, acende e joga. E sai daqui, mano! Boa. Explodimos o balaio de gato. Ah, o bicho apaga a dinamite com a mão, né? Esse bicho aqui é grosso mesmo, hein? Vou te falar um negócio. Pô, qual é desse cara amarelo aqui, mano? Ah, quer saber o... Ai, meu Deus do céu. É, cheguei muito louco ali, tirando onda no meio da rapaziada. Já peguei a visão ali. Ali vai ter que ser mais na estratégia. Foda que desci do cavalo e não trouxe nada. Então eu vou chegar mais pelo ladinho. Agora sim, botei pra estourar. Botei o caneco pra ferver ali. Ah, tem um cara aqui. Os caras não vão nem deixar eu fazer meu saquezinho. ter que ir lá, senão eles matam o cara, mano. Eu já me lembro de uns bagulho. Esse jogo aqui é tão zoado. Você quer que você faça a missão de um jeito, você tem que fazer do jeito que ele quer. Isso aí. Ó, vamos lá pegar o outro cara lá.
No. Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
Fine by me.
Isso aí, rapaziada. Vamos dar uma olhada aqui nos carinha aqui, pegar um pouquinho de dinheirinho. Uns negócios pra vender aqui. E agora é o seguinte, rapaziada, qual que vai ser aqui dessa parada? Será que nós vamos ter que colocar fogo em mais alguma coisa, rapaziada? Bom, não sei se tem que voltar lá pro Dutch. Eu fui tão louco pra missão. Eu devia ter tirado o meu rifle do meu cavalo ali. Eu falo, cara, esse negócio da arma ficar no cavalo, isso aqui não tem nada a ver.
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it for personal consumption. It's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. But my cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece of
Finally.
crap. Come on, move it.
We have a life on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on.
Boa.
You ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
I would love to, Dutch, but I got some other business.
Isso aí, rapaziada, essas provinhas assim, essas coisas.
You know you'll never outrun me and the Count. Anyway, I'll see you later then. Stay out of trouble. Ha!
Destilação americana. É, rapaziada, com essa missão de ajudar o Dutch aí, Eu tô trazendo aqui pro canal uma proposta de vídeos de 1 hora e 5, mais ou menos nessa faixa, para não ficar vídeo de 3 horas, 3 horas e meia, ok? Então é isso aí, rapaziada. Ajudamos o Dutch aí em mais uma missão do Red Deadzão da massa, rapaziada. Agradecer a todos vocês que estavam aqui com o Johnny aqui me acompanhando, praticamente jogando aqui junto comigo. Muito obrigado vocês, rapaziada. Quem puder, deixa aquele like, rapaziada. Ajuda o Johnny que ele tá começando agora. E principalmente, rapaziada, eu preciso de inscritos. Alguém aí que puder assistir aí, viu o vídeo aí, pô, vou me inscrever. Eu vou falar para um amigo meu ali, o cara tá fazendo um lance maneiro ali, botando séries de jogos que são enormes, e eu vou intercalando com outros jogos que não vai ser preciso botar a série toda, né? Que eu quero botar a série toda de jogos bons, de jogos, né? Jogos assim, enormes e tal. E os jogos assim que são que tem uma outra pegada, né? Por exemplo, um Gran Turismo, um Raid 4, que é um jogo de corrida que eu joguei ali, um Call of Duty talvez. Não dá pra trazer uma série tão grande, né? São jogos pra intercalar, tá ok? Então, de todo jeito, muito obrigado aí, rapaziada. Valeu pra todo mundo. Quem fala com vocês aqui é o Johnny. E é isso aí, rapaziada. Um abraço no coração de todos e fui!